Hello people, my name is Rage and welcome one and all to The Flock. This is a thing, so this is a horror PvP match-based asymmetrical kind of game where you play as, air quotes, The Flock, the sort of skeleton-y, undead-y things with statue-like abilities, and your aim is to become and live as the human with the beam of deathlight. It's a mouthful, I'll admit, from the get-go here, so I think it's best we do just jump into game. However, what I do want to mention is this population that keeps going down. Every time a player dies in-game, that number will decrease. When that number reaches 0, this game is no longer going to be sold, and it will cease being playable. Which is certainly a interesting, I guess, air quotes, mechanic. It's certainly something that people will talk about. I mean, there always is the, so what you're telling me is eventually this game that I've bought is just gonna stop working, and I guess that's true, but this number will take like a year to go down, assuming the game doesn't explode in popularity, so I don't think that's a big issue, because you'll probably be bored before that matters to you. It's a cool little hook, and I think it's a cool little experiment, and I think it will be better for this having happened, but whether it's a good thing, well, only time can tell on that front, but I'd love to know what you guys think. But irrelevant of anything then, let's jump into game. Alright then, here we are. I am playing as a member of the Flock, which I think is kind of a cool name for a sort of horrific horror skeleton zombie man race that is trying to make, well, very bad stuff happen. Oh, there we go, fellow Flock member. He's gonna grab the light source before I can. So, as a member of the Flock, you can grab this light, and while holding it, you can go complete objectives. The goal of the rest of the Flock, however, is to now hunt them down and take the light from them. So let's see if we can't chase him down in probably less of a way than just directly following, which isn't really the sort of smartest detective work. Ho, ho, ho. So when you stand still then, how cool is this? You turn into a stone statue that's immune to the light. Is that not pretty badass? I feel like that's a really cool mechanic. A little bit Weeping Angel, if you know what they are. And I think that's a really interesting element to add, because if you're the player character with the light, when you see these statues all over the place, you have no idea if one of them is about to burst to life and completely mess you up. Like, you have absolutely no idea whatsoever. So I assume he's got to go around the map and do some various objectives. So he's very cleverly keeping that light pointed squarely at me. He knows I'm a real one. He knows I'm a real one, but we're basically playing a game of chicken here. Who's going to move first? That is the real question. Who's it going to be? Alright, let me get immediately out of there. It's kind of difficult to get him. It really is. And being the Flock is definitely an interesting experience, I will admit that, because it's not really as smooth as I want it to be, and there we go, boom, ba-ba-boom. Though now I'm in horror mode, because now I'm the human, so it's like an elaborate game of terrifying tag, where the person who is it, I see you, yeah, you better go stone, and your friend over there. Oh, hello, fellow Flocks. How are you doing? I've got a light. I'm going to... Oh, God, it's running out of charge. It's running out of charge. I think perhaps that I should maybe back it up just a little bit here. So it's a very interesting game of horror tag. Oh, my word. Oh, come on! And now I get caught by him. I accidentally went too close and down goes the number. It's very kind of intense being the person who is on. So you can only earn points while being the vulnerable dude with the light as your only defense. So everyone's fighting for that to happen. You can't just win permanently being the terrifying flock, which I find very nice. It actually gives everyone a reason to be the scared, oh my god, they're hunting me type of gameplay, which is really good. I'm glad that that is encouraged. Alright, don't mind me. Don't mind me. Don't mind me, I was here this entire time. I'm just a normal statue. Because there are statues that are part of the environment that aren't actual players. So they're, of course, kind of very unsettling for the player. Yes, you better walk past me! And then... Oh, really? Did they get me? Oh, they got me with the light! And I'm gonna be burnt alive. Damn! This is kind of neat. I like this. As I'm saying, a terrifying game of tag is not a bad little idea for a game mode. It really isn't. Alright, let's go to the next game. And I guess we'll go for the temple. Maybe we were just in the slums, so the temple makes sense. Having that being my first ever proper game of the flock, there's something quite endearing about it. Moving around as a member of the flock is a little bit gangly, but overall, I kind of enjoyed it. Hey, Flocky, I'm being the first light man. Oh, saver of the Flockiverse! Ooh, we have like a charge jump forward. That's kind of useful. Alright, so where then is the light? Over there. Okay, let's get our move on and jump through the air. Yeah, the parkour for actual flock members is very kind of stilted. It's nowhere near as free-flowing as I would like it to be. You feel kind of like you can't just freely climb over everything really fast, which is sort of an important thing to be able to do as the flock. You kind of need that free-flowingness. He is very scared to move anywhere. Oh, the sudden pounce right into it as the objective spawns, so then I can use it, use the light, grab the objective, boom, there are some points for me. That is, I saw you move. No, oh god, charge! Oh, damn it! Last thing I see is him ripping my face off. Oh, that's not bad though. That is not bad at all. So you can pay points to respawn quicker. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, if you just hop on one of these platforms and pretend to be one of the environmental flock statues, you can play some serious mind games. Though, I'm not sure if I like that there's only one person ever with the light at a time, because you can't really work together with anyone, but I guess that adds to the very terrifying element of it. I guess that is a potentially big factor. Statue me. I need a statue. Ooh. No! Too late. I took a full blast of the light to the face. Alright, so the movement on the flock is not what I kind of want. I love the stone mechanic, and I love having to dodge the light beams while hunting down your opponent, but I'm not entirely sure it's that good. I mean, there's a lot of work still to be done to this game. Don't get me wrong. This certainly is not a finished product. But it just... I don't know what it is. I feel like the idea for this game is better than the execution. That's what I feel like. So I need to go towards this and get the objective. I see you. I see you. I see you. Can I technically get both of them? What are you doing? Go be a statue. Oh, go! Okay, so even if you get too close to them, I didn't expect that to happen. Gee, okay. I did, alright. I really didn't expect that to happen. That was actually kind of scary. I'll admit, that was actually very, very scary. Okay, alright, let's move on then. So only 3 levels at the moment. I mean, they're fine. Graphically, it's not crazy either. It certainly doesn't look like it was made in 2015, which I guess isn't a big deal. I mean, graphics really aren't everything when the idea is there and it plays well. But I just don't think this plays well. So far, from what I've experienced, it's a cool idea, but I feel like it really lacks execution. The game doesn't flow as smoothly as it needs to, and I don't feel like I'm a badass parkour flock monster. I feel very limited in what I can do. Granted, I've only played it a little bit, so, you know, there's a good... Ah, he got me. There's only so much I can say on my limited experience, but it just feels like there's not enough here. I feel like, and the thing is, it seems hard enough even with just a couple flock hunting you, never mind having a full room of players being the flock, like 6 versus 1. I feel like it would be nigh impossible. I feel like you'd have to be fantastically skilled at the game to competently play as the dude carrying the light. And what I don't like is I can't even hop onto here. I can't control myself as well as I want to. I don't feel precise. There's so many games that do parkouring as a monster-type creature running on 4 legs so much better. Like, genuinely, I don't like how slidey being the flock feels. I really, really don't. You know, it's hard to articulate. A lot of what I do when it comes to deciding how I feel about a game is just that. It's based on this gut feeling, because a lot of the times you can mechanically say this is good, this is bad, but with a game like this, it's very much about how it makes you feel while playing it. And don't get me wrong, being this guy with the light is a really cool experience, but I think being the flock is nowhere near as good as it could be, or indeed should be. I feel like the experience for the flock needs to be enhanced somewhat. And that's definitely... Yeah! Get burnt, mother trucker! Get burnt! Alright, let's rack up some points here. Let's rack up some points. See if I can't stop the flock from doing whatever it wants with me. It's probably for the best. Yeah, I see you, Flocky. I see you. Chasing me down, thinking you're so cool. Well, you're not. Whoa, what's up? Yeah, you better freeze. Yeah, you better freeze. Where's the next light? That's the question. Where is the next light? Oh, no, it ran out of power. It ran out of power. Oh, it ran out of power. Okay, we got power again. Oh god, we lost power again. I am a sitting duck that is going to get flocked so hard. Oh, there it is. There it is. I just kind of died to the... Oh, no, I won! Yes! Boom! What is up? Alright, so yeah. I don't know. After 2 matches, I'm already feeling like I don't really want to play anymore. That's kind of bad. But at the same time, I think this game has a lot of potential, and I don't want to be so quick to judge it after such a tiny amount of playtime, so I'm certainly not calling it bad. I think the ideas are solid. I think the execution of being the light carrier is pretty good. I feel like being a flock is not as exciting as it maybe could be. Yeah, it's the potential that I like in this game. That's really it. So... yeah, it's interesting. It's a very unique game, I feel, especially with the population thing that they're doing. I mean, what did you guys think from everything that you've just seen? What kind of impression do you get? Let me know on that front, because I'm kind of a mixed, confused bag with this game. I really, really am. So for now, my name's been Rage, remember to like if you've enjoyed this, and subscribe for more. Oh, goodbye.